Alright, we're back after a very tragic happenstance last episode, where we lost our friend slash servant Trarov. Mostly to my own stupidity, leaving the gate open, yada yada yada. We won't get into that too much. So, goals to date. Well, first, obviously I still want more people, but I'm very hopeful about this. In 1.6 days, this quest will resolve, and it says that these 3 wild men may find their way to us. They might attack us, but if they do attack us, I'm going to do my utmost to not kill them. But if they just appear on the map, we need to have someone with high enough animal skills to tame them. And we currently do not, I don't think. Actually, Namaga might. I'm pretty sure it's animal skill 5. I'm not sure about that. Either way, maybe we can tame some smaller animals. For example, we have some alpacas here. So, we could hunt them. Oh, they're all in the corner of the map, but you know what? Let's just try and grab maybe 2 of them. Yeah, that'll be some good animals experience for her. Where is it train? Yes. Okay, that'll be happening. Meanwhile, we have these prisoners here. We have this guy who we're gonna convert, hopefully. Let's have Anteater use her convert ability on him. Okay. So she's... Wow! Her leg was previously destroyed. She just got very angry about the conversion. I did not know that could happen. Okay. You know what, buddy? No. We tried to enlighten you. You punched Grandma into unconsciousness. Little Grandma Neanderthal. You know what, buddy? You're gonna die. Yeah, that's right. You get to be executed for what you just did. Strong start! Starting off by executing this person for beating up our grandma. Goodbye. 2 development points. Damn. Oh, but it was awkward. It's like, did they really deserve that? Yes. Yes, they did. We're gonna dump them in the river with the rest of these rotting corpses. Anteater has compromised immunity because she is old. Tending. What do you mean tending? How do we tend the compromised immunity? Does it just reduce its effects? Can it get cured? I don't think so. That doesn't make sense. It's just making sure it doesn't get worse. Well, you know what? Just for points, let's try and convert some of these people in our spare time. These animals are hungry. Well, these animals are just gonna have to deal with it. We gotta select our next tech. Primitive stone cutting, primitive production. Primitive production gives us a lot of things, including research benches. We gotta go for that. Okay, they want to break out. Well, bad idea to do while Omicron is right here. Buffalo, you get over here. Bavesh, you run. Mendez, I guess you can back us up. Hopefully you don't get downed immediately. Anteater, you're on top of a dinosaur, so you should go quicker. And Namaga as well. He's gonna get swarmed, but honestly, he can hold his own. Pocket sand! Alright, we'll hunt down this guy who's running. You get in here and punch this guy down. Please don't die. Where are you running? What? That's your genius plan? To mine through this? Alright, whatever. You recapture that guy. Is he gonna die? No, he's just bruised. All of you, use your fists on this guy. Why are you trying to dig through there? Well, that's they're both trying to go through there. Oh, she lost a leg to him. Alright, he's down. Capture him again, and then the rest of you can go away. Omicron has this. Actually, no. Omicron, please don't kill her. But we can't really do much if she gets, like, stuff destroyed, because she's an android. We can't make more of those. Well, what an eventful start, huh? Like, okay, we don't need to tend the rest of this. Because she's an android, we can just repair it. Anyway, I want to have tribal meetings where possible, just to get the chance of wild men showing up. Oh, there's a dinosaur in the room. That's great. Encouraging, but no... oh, what are you doing? Wild men raid. They've decided to raid them. I don't think you guys understand what's gonna happen here. They are immediately getting attacked by hornets. That is hilarious. Let's actually go out and save them. Yeah, they're all downed. Okay, cool. Get your bow out. I guess you'll just stand in the water and fire at them. Downed. All of them downed. Nice. Orange. 10 to orange. Please don't die. Death. Yak 2. We also have a sheep. Starving. Not all of them are starving, just some of them. Well, that's actually... well, that's sort of tragic. We might need to expand our pen. Here's the thing about wild men. We cannot recruit them from prison. We can only convert them. So what we're going to do is convert them, release them, and then try and tame them at the exact same time. You have to tame them first. Infections. How am I not surprised? Anteater has cognitive decline as well. Wow, it's just piling on. Her brain is less efficient, and she will go on mental breaks more often. She's eventually going to be permanently bedridden, which at that point we might consider a mercy kill, or giving her a very valiant task to go and fulfill. Porcupine also has an infection. He's already tending to him. And then convert him. Omicron is here doing mass converting, although it's not very effective. At least so far, it's not very effective. He's getting good crafting XP from repairing this android, actually, which is pretty funny. And he just leveled up. Alright, got that rice coming in. We got a lot of rice now, which is good. This hay should be feeding our animals. This ram is starving. What would be the penalty for killing some of these? It's gonna be... tame veteran animal died -5. No, I think the solution here is just to expand their grazing area a bit. Yeah, see, here's the problem now with all these. A significant portion of Omicron's time... wow, we have a lot of food now. A significant portion of his time is spent converting and feeding prisoners. So he's not getting anything done. He is still repairing that damn android. Alright. Anteater, I know you're old and decrepit, but at least you can convert this guy, right? Hey, we could reform our ideology. I don't even know what I would do. I don't think there's much I could do. Vivesh is always... oh, Orange has gone berserk because of intense pain. That's not unsurprising, but you're facing a Neanderthal, my guy. Although he's old, but you're wounded. Oh, you survived your infection at least. Tougher than we give you credit for. Yeah, he's getting max quality 10s now. It's just the medicine that's holding his tending back. Let's host another tribal gathering and hope we get a wild man. It says it can happen. Alright, that tribal gathering didn't really do anything. Anyway, can you take a break from whatever you're doing converting and make some heavy dinosaur hide, heavy tribal wear? Let's see how good he made this. It's good quality. It has a lot of protection. Now, can you still wear your parka? Yes. Natural degradation. What does that mean? Her torso is just degrading. She's just in pain. Oh my god, dude. Eventually she's just gonna be bedridden for the rest of her life. Mendez is still doing this fool's errand of repairing this android because it counts as repairing. Just giving him good XP, I guess. Alright, we finished primitive production when I wasn't looking, and get primitive tools going. Now, this will give us some actually decent stuff, like a research bench. Make it out of granite, although weren't we saving that granite for this shrine? Whatever, better research takes priority. Please build this. Yeah, now this works much faster than this. I think this is 50% speed, yeah. Wow, Anteater, she's permanently downed. Her leg is degrading. Okay, what do we do with her? She is just down forever now. She's too old. I don't know. Let me think of something for a sec. Oh. Who's this? Patterson. He is 49 years old, believes in a different ideology. Okay. Well, welcome aboard, I guess. What was he wearing? The big jorts, airy jorts. And he took them off before entering our colony. Now he's just naked. Oh, he's going for the trousers. Interesting. Okay, well... He has a gun? Excuse me? I don't think we can use those. Okay. Oh, he's tending to her. Yeah, so... There's multiple things we can go and do with the anteater. One is we could just dump her in the river and let her die. But I don't feel like that's very fitting. We could... There is a trick of putting people on trial and then, jailing them and then executing them. But she doesn't deserve that. So I think, at least for now, we just let her sit in bed and, you know, reap the rewards of her service. Although she is in pain, at a certain point, we might just have to, you know. But we got a new person, even though he is not the best, but he's not the worst either. He has animal skills, which are quite useful. Oh, death. Oh, we could have a eulogy for rams, since they're venerated. Yeah, sure. Why the hell not? I actually didn't know you can have eulogies for these animals, but it makes sense. Let's bury him over here. They're venerated, so... This. Moral guide, she can't stand. But we're gonna... You died a ram, which he did. We're having a brief little eulogy. It's been a hard start for our animals. Some of them are starving. So after this, and he's starving himself to feel that pain, I guess. Is that gonna... Lackluster. Fail to resolve any emotions. Yeah. Look, they all swarmed to graze because they were starving. Well, that should fix their starvation. Now, as for our starvation, well, our rice is growing. So are potatoes, and these radishes are ready. Alright, do you really need to sleep that much? Mad Stegosaurus. Okay. Where is it gonna go? It's gonna go towards the open area here. Honestly, I feel like Omicron could tank this. But just in case, let's get him some backup. Patterson, Why does it look like a ray? Oh, because the config isn't set up, so it just looks like a ray gun. Yeah, let's... Why is this thing not taking damage? It should be from those spikes. Maybe because it's not, Claw is tanking. Omicron smacks it. Yeah, he's making the shiny bang bang. Okay, well this thing... that will temporarily solve our food issues and give us a whole lot of leather. She's our moral guide. She's downed forever. Do we want to change who our moral guide is since she's forever downed? Well, we need to be able to convert him. But everyone else has crappy social. It's gonna have to be... it's gonna have to be Bavesh. So, he's gonna be made the moral guide. Yeah, since Anteater's down. She's gonna be unhappy, but honestly, she can't do anything. Alright. He is now the moral guide. One of our yaks just gave birth. So now we have even more animals to feed. Oh, look good, Strader. Well, that might... I can't speak today. Present the solution to our problem. Let's see if they'll take some of our sheep. I don't know if that gives us a mood malice, but we need to get rid of them. Okay, we're gonna sell all but one ram, and then there's yak calves as well. Do we need more yaks? Let's sell 2 of those. We also have some leathers, light dinosaur hide, we don't want to use that. Let's get a chicken. And we can get some cloth. Wouldn't be too bad. There is an excellent warm jacket. Sure. It's not gonna break the bank or anything. Let's sell that meat that we don't really need too much of. Quasar alloy. Yeah, let's sell that as well. We don't need it per se. And this honey. There we go. That will solve some of our problems. Some of them. He gets a slightly better jacket, although it is 15 degrees difference. Nice. Yeah, Charov was his friend. R.I.P. Mendez has food poisoning. Great. Well, he's wearing that, which is fitting since he's our moral guide now, so... how's it going with these guys? Not making much headway. Yeah, she's still bedridden and gonna die of old age. Hopefully she dies of old age before we have to keep her here forever in pain. I know it sounds cruel, but it's true. Well, at least Patterson is helping out. Anteater's starving. Can someone go feed her? We're not gonna let her die. We're not cruel like that, even though she's providing no value to us. And our population pyramid is quickly turning inside out. At least we're getting good research done, right? This constant red here is annoying me, but we can't really do anything. How long do we have to keep these guys? 12 more days. Great. Alright, well we're making more stone chunks. That's good at least. But our colony is decaying. Simply because the people in it are getting old. We might have another alpha situation where, by the way, if you haven't watched Samuel Streamer's Gen 2, I recommend watching it. It's really cool. But what happened is Alpha died of malaria, and so she went down from the trait Void's Embrace, so she didn't die, and then she came back, all her friends were dead. We're sort of having a similar thing happening, except he's awake and they're all dying of old age instead of a dinosaur. We might just watch the entire colony age and die, and he's like emotionally scarred. A divine ruler with no subjects, even. That's very sad, and I hope that's not the direction that this colony goes, but here's the thing. I'm fairly certain if we release these guys, they're still going to be hostile. There's no way to not have them be hostile. So I might just do some shenanigans, again, cheat slightly, and just say, hey, when we convert them, I'm just gonna go dev mode and hit recruit. Because otherwise, it doesn't make sense that we can't recruit him, basically. Because we can tame normal wild men. Anyway, must target a non-wild human. Yeah, so you can't even regularly convert them. Can you... Unconscious. Alright, well you can use that on him at least. Let's lay down even more hay grass. Just need a massive field of this stuff. That guy is converted at least. But he's part of this quest. Patterson got food poisoning from dirty cooking area. We'll clean it then. Yeah, bones sitting on the floor. No wonder you got food poisoning. She's starving. Again, I'm gonna have her manually go feed her. Yeah, there's not much we can do for her with our current tech. Maybe once we get bionics, old people can have their, you know, spines and legs replaced, but she just can't move. Since she can't move, let's have her drop her... She can't even drop her weapons. Maybe someone can strip it from her. More food poisoning. Great. Alright, we completed that last research project when I wasn't looking. Tree sowing, candle making, or the Republic Scorpion. We're getting really unlucky with these techs. I guess candle making would be useful. We have primitive tools, however. I don't know how those will be useful, but they might. You want a giant forest constrictor Ava to be kept here for an alpha pack. What is that? Okay, it's just a gene pack. Okay, cool. I don't care about this. Getting so many irrelevant quests. Normally, in a normal Rimworld playthrough, I'd be, you know, just fine with this amount of people on a tribal level. Oh, Orange has been converted. Okay. So, like I said, it's gonna be boring if we can't get new people, even though this person has old age. Otherwise, they have nothing wrong with them yet. So, they're eccentric. They have a loose screw. I'm just gonna do the thing. There we go. We got a new colonist, although she is old and decrepit, almost as old as Anteater. And yeah. Okay. Well, she's gonna need a home, like anyone else. This will be her home, I guess. This little shack. Hey, it's better than the prison cell she was sleeping in. Let's get working on that. And yeah, what is she good at? She is good at crafting as well. Decent, at least. Better than even Patterson. Okay. Yeah, she's a crafter. Hell, she's better than Omicron. So she can make stuff. And wow, she's working pretty fast. Yep. She's just wearing some tribal wear. Make yourself some heavy tribal wear. You get to craft it since it's yours. Oh no, rawhide. Ugly. There we go. Let's see what you make for yourself with level 7 crafting. What did you make? Good. Well, that's good. Go ahead and wear that orange. Orange Ape. Let's give her a new name. What should Orange's new name be? You know what, I'll let someone decide if they decide to comment. We call that an engagement bait in the business, although I'm not doing this for money. I think that's a decent place to end it. Yes, I cheated a little bit, but you know what? Made it more interesting, because otherwise we're gonna sit here forever. And honestly, this person isn't gonna fix our population problem. They're 62 and their fertility is 6%. So yeah, it's not really gonna affect anything. But at least she'll help us craft, so that's one of my goals ticked off, at least for now, until she dies of old age, inevitably. Alright. Well, Colony is slightly more bustling. We got one person down, but 2 more people taking our place. We'll see what happens next time.